everyone, welcome to Eden's Secret. Today we're making a dotty design soap. I've been watching all the dotty mandala designs that people do with paint, and I thought, yeah, that would absolutely look fantastic on soap. So before we proceed, I just want to give you a little tip here basically, and it's there's a certain type of silicone which is usually the white. I don't know what the blue is, but the silicone molds that I usually use are from Brambleberry, and that is sort of transparent. Now I always love that type of silicone, but the white silicone, it tends to really attract fluff. So I don't know if you can see in this mold, there's quite a lot of fluff here, so I'm going to give you a tip on how to clean it off, but we'll just zoom in first so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm hoping you can see these lumps of fluff and hair and whatever else is on there. Could be dust, could be anything. Now these Johnson's facial wipes are brilliant for getting fluff off, or say you've stuck some sticky tape to something and you peel the sticky tape off and it leaves that glue residue behind. It's brilliant for anything like that, but it's only the facial wipes that are any good for removing that type of mess, and they're really good for removing fluff on this silicone. It's hard to get it absolutely perfect, mind, I have to say, but this is the easiest way to do it. I wash them, and that doesn't work anywhere near as well as using the facial wipes. And there you go. So some of you wanted more chatty in the video, so that's what you're going to get today. I hope I don't sicken you with talking too much, because I do, you know, I want to keep you here. I don't want to do anything on the channel that you're not interested in. Now this is a 3 kilo recipe we're using today. If you'd like a copy of the PDF, just send me a message through my website, just from the contact us option, and I'll send you the PDF. Now I'm using palm oil in my soap, but I've done a palm free option as well. So if you ask for either, just ask for the recipe if you don't mind the palm oil. If you want palm free, just say, can I have the palm free recipe from your dotty soap video? Because what I want is a deep soap, but in the slab molds I tend to have a shallow soap. I'm saying deep, but I mean a deep shallow soap. I don't like it just an inch thick. I always like it a bit more than that. So what I'm actually doing is, which is unusual for me, I'm actually going to do the topping in a separate batch, just because by the time I've made this soap, the batter's going to be thick, and I need the batter that I'm going to do the decoration on the top to stay nice and loose. So I'll just mix that up as a separate batch once this is set firmly in the mold, and then we'll put the dotty decoration on there. So let's blend this, shall we? Okay, so we're going to divide this up into 3 colours. We're going to, just for the main body of the soap, we're going to have a lovely pink, a lovely black streak in it, and some gold as well. I should go silver and be different, but I did do a soap a few years ago, forget what it's called now. I'll put a link to that video in the description box. And I just did like a swirl on the top with a kebab stick, and I absolutely adored that colour scheme, but I did use a little bit too much black, so I'm going to put a little bit less black in it this time because I want it to be predominantly pink, with a little swirl of black and a little swirl of gold. Okay, so you might wonder why, even if I'm just mixing a small quantity of soap batter up a colour, why I do it in large jugs. And the reason I do that is because if you use a narrow jug, the batter accelerates much faster than it does in an open area like we have here. So that's why I always do it this way in the bigger jugs. So I'm just going to split this. That's going to be the pink. I might even do more pink than that. Don't mind a bit more of the gold, but I don't want too much black. Okay, so I'm just going to make that up to 2 kilos. Just 2 litres, I'm just looking at the side. So just remember this is a 3 kilo batch. Now to add the colour, so that'll be my gold, this one's going to be my pink, and this one's going to be my black. So we'll mix up the pink first and mix up the black last. Oh, I haven't put any fragrance in it yet. What fragrance are we going to use today? Ooh, I wonder. I have to say, the person that complained about me doing ASMR, she says she wasn't being horrible at all. She was actually being really positive, because she said she thought I was fantastic, which is a brilliant compliment. And she said, I come here for you and your chatty conversation and to see soap and things made. I don't come here to see the snapping of lids and mixers. It just made me laugh. Well, it's made me laugh now. I didn't laugh at the time. I felt bad that I'd upset someone. Okay, so let's go with some fluorescent pink. I was going to use passion pink, but I know fluorescent pink works very well. And I got some cardstock. I'm just getting this out of the bin. And I thought, I wonder if there's actually a, can you see that? I got some cardstock and I thought, God, I wonder if there's a colour that's a soap colour or a mica that's anything like this pink. That's a gorgeous pink in my eyes. I absolutely love it. And I thought the neon might be near, but it's not really. So I'm just going to put 2 squirts of my fluorescent in there. I'm still deciding on the fragrance. sorry about that lid snap. So let's put some Just Bronze from Mineral Makeup Ingredients. I was going to go gold and I thought, oh heck, let's go bronze for a change. So it's a bit more of a caramel gold than a gold. I'm regretting it already, but I shouldn't. It'll be absolutely lovely. Okay, now for the black. It does want to be nice and strong, because it gives that beautiful contrast of the pink. If it's what we call black as... No, can't say that, can I? Black coal. I don't think we can say that. I think we need more. And when I give it a blend, it'll definitely get a bit blacker in there. More concentrated, more pigmented seems to be the popular way to say things these days. I think I've spoilt it with the bronze. What do you think? Should have been gold, shouldn't it? The bronze is lovely for decorating bath bombs, but I haven't really used it much in soap. Well, right, time to get the fragrance in there. I've decided to go with Dior Farenheit. It is absolutely fantastic unisex fragrance, and if you haven't smelt it, I promise you're going to love it. And if you have smelt it and you used to love it and you haven't had it for years, just get some of this soap and it'll bring back all those lovely memories that you have, if you've got lovely memories. If you haven't, I guess you won't want to smell it, will you? Right, so that's that. We need to put some in the bronze now. The good thing, this fragrance, it's from Oasis Oils and it doesn't discolour. It soaps absolutely beautifully. It really is a great fragrance for soap making and bath bombs and wax melts. Excellent. I think like Dior fragrances might be some of my favourite fragrances on the planet, because I absolutely love Dior Homme, which is totally different to this. It's really sexy. It's a really sexy warm scent, and this has definitely got feminine notes. Well, I guess the Dior Hommes can be quite feminine as well. And then I absolutely love, which I've never been able to find in a fragrance oil, I absolutely adore, as much as these two, as much as Dior Homme and Farenheit, I love Givenchy Gentleman, the original. I think it was 1972 that fragrance came out. That is really sexy and cedar woody, sandalwoody, really, really gorgeous. I love Dupe, I love Jean Paul Gaultier. I'm not keen on the Creed fragrances at all. I've got that Aventus, which is popular, but I don't like it at all. Everybody's different. I'm not into strong, clean, oceany smells. I used to like Cool Water, but I think I only like Cool Water because Robbie Williams used to wear it. Or at least he said he used to wear it. Well, at the time when I fell in love with it, he said he wore Cool Water. So it's like, oh, what does Robbie Williams smell of? Let's go out and have a sniff of the aftershave. So John's got about 4 bottles of Cool Water because people keep buying him it, because he used to wear Cool Water, but he doesn't wear Cool Water anymore. Right, let's get this poured into the mold, shall we? Are you sick of me talking yet? Okay, so I'm just going to pour the pink in. And before I go any further, I just want to thank Lisa from I Dream in Soap. She's very kind, she's very thoughtful, and very helpful. As she gets busy, I'm presuming all that help and thoughtfulness might disappear because she is getting busier and busier all the time. But just want to thank Lisa for my liner clips. I didn't ask her for them. She just noticed in a video how these sides were flopping, and through the post she sent me these liner clips. So thanks, Lisa. That's Lisa from I Dream in Soap. Just in case you haven't heard of her, I'm sure you have. I'll put a link to her channel in the description box below the video. Same with Nicole from the Kissing Dog. She's incredibly helpful as well. Right, so let's do a bit of a swirl. It's not going to be anything special. Just a dead easy style to create. I'm interested to see how far up the side of the mold this goes, because I have to have the soap more than an inch thick, otherwise it feels stingy to me. I feel like I'm not giving enough for my money, which is absolutely crazy, because each bar of my soap, half of it is the size of a bar of soap, basically. So you're getting 2 bars of soap in 1 bar. But I always get carried away because I start cutting the soaps. I've got to cut them at 3 centimetres, which is 1.2 inches. And then I start thinking to myself, they're not thick enough. So I end up going up to 3.5, which is really what I like. But it's given far too much soap away for the money. And just comparing it to other people, a lot of people do actually cut their soaps at 1 inch thickness. So people obviously still buy them even if they're a little bit thinner than mine. I think a lot of it with me since I started is I'm just glad that people are actually interested and that they actually want my products. You know, it's like that first sale I ever had. It was like, oh my goodness, can't believe someone actually bought my soap. And it was melt and pour soap then, it wasn't cold process. Okay, so we're just going to take the end of a paintbrush and give this just a simple swirl. It spoils the top, but it doesn't matter because I'm actually going to pipe on top of here. And you probably won't see the design anyway underneath. Right, so that's that. It's a little bit thin at the moment, so I'm going to let that thicken up. And while that's thickening up, I'm probably going to make about 1 litre of soap batter because I don't want to be left short with the decoration on the top. Gosh, 1 litre is probably far too much actually. Maybe I'll do, I'm sure 1/2 litre would be enough because I'm just going to put dots on the top of the soap. Okay, so I've mixed up a bit of black and I'm just going to cover the top of this with some black. I thought it'd be better if I just put the design onto an all black background. And I think I've been filming, the picture quality's been in the wrong position. I think I've had it on 780, so sorry if I have for the past few videos. The picture quality won't be as good as it usually is. Okay, so I've started with a little circle in the middle, and then I just need to find other things to make shapes on there. Just squeeze it in a little bit, and I'm wondering if I should just do some around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I'll move it a bit further over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, as you can see, we've got 3 beautiful colours. We have electric blue on this side. We have bright gold in the middle. And we have fluorescent pink on this side. Now I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't even know if it's going to work. But let's find out, shall we? I'm going to start with the blue in the centre. I think I might need to cut this flappy thing off, but we'll try. It's a little bit different, I'm sure, doing it with a squeezy bottle and different doing it with soap. Usually when people do this, they do it with paint, so it doesn't seize or set or speed up acceleration. But obviously soap does, so we'll see how well we have to get the whole thing done. I just don't know how much is going to come out of the nozzle each time. I'll probably be better with a piping bag. I feel like as soon as I tip this up, we're going to end up with a squiggle all over the place. Let's just try. How much in there? In the bag. Ah, that's got to be better. Yeah. It's a bit hard to keep the bag in the correct position.
Nothing new, but it's so good to see you. every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Because the batter's a bit more fluid and loose. They're sort of mingling into each other, and it reminds me of, you know, those biscuits. Oh, what on earth are they called? They're a ring, and they've got icing sugar on the top. We usually have them in here, but I haven't got any at the moment. Right, now what are we going to do? We should just feel like I want to put a piping nozzle on for this bit. A really fine piping nozzle, because I want to just do little dots. Oh my gosh, this is going to take ages. Even that really fine nozzle still isn't that fine, is it? So the batter is still really fluid. I'm not even needing to press the batter out. It's just falling out on its own. Right, it looks like we're coming to the end now. Obviously this is going to sit in the mould overnight. We'll unmold it tomorrow and cut it, and all I'm praying for tomorrow is this, all these little dots don't pop off when it's cut. Okay, it's time to unmold this beauty. I'm absolutely loving the blue ribbon, the fluorescent pink and the white together. So that's calling my name to make a soap in those three colours, so that's what I'm going to do next. So there we are. I'm loving the pink on the main body of the soap, and that black line just gives it some definition, doesn't it? It's about 4 centimeters deep, as you can see. Okay, time to cut. Right, let's cut this baby. So I'm cutting at 7.45 centimeters by 6.35. That's so beautiful, so beautiful. Okay, so using the single wire cutter, I'm going to be cutting the slices at 6.35 centimeters. So that'll be 7.45 by 6.35. So we're going to end up with a really, really lovely chunk of beautiful soap that, if you cut into two, would make two perfectly sized soaps that would fit in the hand. That is a beautiful soap. I love the black line. I think it's worked out really, really well. Of course, I'm never 100% happy with anything I create. I always think I could have done a better job. With this one, it's more how detailed and neat the piping is. I think I could have done better, but I've done a good job anyway. And here we have the finished result, all trimmed up and perfect Dotty Mandala soap. Don't forget, if you create anything similar to this, tag me on Instagram at Eden's Secret UK. I'd love to see what you've created. Alright everyone, thanks so much as usual for watching, and I'll see you all very, very soon for another video from me, Karen Morland, here at Eden's Secret. Bye bye for now.